Presenter of the United Stand, Adam MATIC. Adam, a very good morning. How are you this morning?
I'm all right, guys. How you doing?
We're doing well,
Good,
mate.
Adam.
Thanks for coming on the show this morning, Adam. It's just I said to Andy earlier on there. I genuinely have a degree of sympathy for Ten Hag here, because if it's not one thing, it's another thing, and a lot of the off the field stuff is kind of taken over. It's just another problem that he doesn't need, mate. Where do you stand on it?
Yeah, let's not forget about what's going on with Anthony as well at the moment as well now. After just getting rid of Mason Greenwood, we've now got that issue to deal with.
Yeah.
But in terms of Jadon Sancho, yes, I am with a lot of the fan base of, look, this, what people are not saying here as well, and what Jamie didn't allude to in his little rant there in his piece, was the fact that Ten Hag gave Jadon Sancho 3 months off last season to get himself sorted. He's spent a lot of time and energy and put a lot of effort into getting Jadon Sancho back to the player that we thought we all bought 3 seasons ago. Yeah, 3 seasons ago. Jadon Sancho hasn't done enough on the pitch.
No.
And this is a manager. I think a lot of United fans will back Ten Hag on this. This is a manager that's as close as we've come to Sir Alex Ferguson in dealing with these type of prima donna players. It doesn't matter the price tag. It doesn't matter who you are, what you've done, the history of the player, like Cristiano Ronaldo, the club captain, Harry Maguire. The way he's dealt with players and the way he's handled things is as close as we've had to having any sort of order. You look at any of the top managers in this Premier League, the Klopps, the Pep Guardiolas, no one would settle for underperforming players. And you're at Manchester United. That's the biggest thing out of all of this.
Mm-hmm.
If you're happy about not being in this team, you need to do something to prove to the manager why you should be in this team. And he's quite clearly not. He's not performing in training. He hasn't performed on the pitch. So he really has not got an argument, Jadon Sancho, in this one. And for me, I think Ten Hag is within his rights as a manager to come out, because we all complain about managers saying nothing. No one knows what's going on behind the scenes at all. But Ten Hag has just come out and said his performances aren't up to scratch for Manchester United. He needs to do better. That's all he said. There's nothing more. And then Jadon Sancho comes out with his statement, and I just think he hasn't got any ground for an argument at all, mate, Jadon Sancho.
Adam, so look, we know that Ten Hag's he's gone away for a few days. So we got the international break. So when we come back, where's this going to go? What do you think's going to happen now with regards to Jadon Sancho? Is he going to get the big custard pie and be shoved to one side and be told, go and sort yourself out and you'll wait and I'll only play you when I think? Is he going to double down on it? Or is he going to go, all right, come on then, back you come, in you come, and hopefully try and get more out of him? What do you think is going to happen?
I think this is the bigger picture, Andy, because you said there, it's like we have a break now. Well, Ten Hag doesn't have a break. And this isn't just a Manchester United issue. When was Jadon Sancho last picked for England? He's going to be at Carrington for 2 weeks with no one else there. All the rest of the team have gone on international duty, and he's going to be alone with Ten Hag. So this will be dealt with quite swiftly, I'm guessing, and very soon, because Jadon Sancho is nowhere near the England squad. And this again proves, if it was just a United issue and people were looking at it and going, well, they need to sort that out, then that's fair enough. But this quite clearly shows Jadon Sancho he isn't in Gareth Southgate's reckoning. He's not been happy with his performances as well. So he can't really argue on that. But I think this will be dealt with quite quickly because of the fact that Jadon Sancho is at Carrington this week with Ten Hag, and obviously a minimal squad for training while everyone else is away on international duty. But for me, to answer the other part of your question, Andy, is he will deal with it his way. It's like, it's my way or the highway. You only have to look at Cristiano Ronaldo, one of the best goal scorers in the history of the game, one of the best players that ever walked the planet. This does not matter with Ten Hag. He has history of it at Ajax, and like I said, it doesn't matter what standing you have at the football club. The manager is the biggest person at this football club, and he will deal with it in that way. And I don't see Sancho coming back into this team at all. I really don't. And to be honest, Andy, I don't see Jadon Sancho playing for England again if he carries on in this vein.
Adam, I'll tell you something, mate. I think you actually speak for the majority of the United fans, and to tell you the truth, the majority of the general public on that one. You're certainly not getting any disagreement at all in the studio from your views, my friend. So thanks very much,
Thanks,
Adam. Have a great day. I appreciate you taking the time to speak to us.
Talk Sport Breakfast, waking you up Monday to Friday morning from 6 a.m. on AM, on DAB, via